Hello, everyone. Happy May, even though it feels more like November. But it's nice, it's a new month. I know some of you are excited because it's the last month of school, but it's hard to believe we've gotten here already. So, for the assignment for today that will be due on Thursday, your story that you're going to be reading this week, what's an article really rather than a story, it's a nonfiction piece, and you're reading about Michael Jordan and his failures. You may remember the Nike commercial I shared with you at the beginning of this unit. Jordan talked about his many failures in the commercial and ends by saying that's why he succeeded. So this article is called Michael Jordan, A Profile in Failure, which is sort of seems like an oxymoron because I think we always think of Michael Jordan's successes, especially if you're watching the series on ESPN, and we don't focus on his failures, but the failures were an important part of his life and helped him become the success that he, or to be able to succeed the way he did. So the author of the story is Jeff Stivell, the author of the article, excuse me. Jeff Stivell is a brain scientist, author, and businessman. With his partner, Kobe Bryant, and sadly we all remember what happened to Kobe Bryant this year, he founded Bryant Stivell to support others starting new businesses. In this text, Stivell discusses Michael Jordan's failures. So the focus, our skill focus for this article, is to practice identifying the author's central idea and how the authors support it. This means paying attention to the evidence and reasons they give for their idea. As you read, make note of the details that support the author's central idea about failure and success. So again, this article, just like the two stories we read, all focus on the essential question, how we can find success through our challenges and failures. Okay, you guys have this sort of down now what you need to do, but I need to remind you of a few things. Many of you are doing an incredible job with the written response in the RACES format, and I truly do thank you for your effort. Many of you are struggling though, but I believe it's because you haven't reviewed the format. You're just responding to the question and not looking at the RACES format, and then you're not being successful with your response. We've done this RACES format all year long, and you've been reminded of it often. So I want to go over the prompt for this particular article because it's just a little different as far as the number of sentences. Tell you what I'd like you to do for the RACES, and then I will put this format in the classroom instructions as well. So your prompt is, the fifth assessment question, write a summary of the article in 4 to 5 sentences. So the R is going to be the same. Restate the prompt. A, answer by stating your summary. And this might be 2 sentences. It may only be 1. C, cite text evidence to support your summary. E, explain why the evidence is important to your summary. And S, summarize or wrap up your paragraph, excuse me. Okay, so that's all there is to it. It isn't difficult. It's just a matter of taking that extra step to use the correct format. Okay, the assessment questions. That I'd say that these questions are difficult, and you definitely have to go back to the text in order to be successful in your responses. Many of the questions tell you specific paragraphs to go back to in order to answer the question. You should really be doing that. Take that extra step, go that extra mile, and go back to the parts of the text so you give yourself the best chance to get the best answer, or the best chance of getting the correct answer. Again, I believe some of you are struggling because you're not doing that extra step. I think you're just trying to go by memory. And these questions, like I said, are difficult, and it's too hard to just go by memory. So go back, go to the paragraphs that you're told to go back to, reread that text, Look at the answers really carefully. Decide which ones don't make any sense as far as a response, and narrow down what you believe the best choices are for those 4 assessment questions. Finally, I'm going to ask that some of you, if you wouldn't mind, in Tuesday's Zoom session, to share what you're doing to help you with these questions and these written responses. It's always really helpful if your peers hear from you. Okay, so good luck. Enjoy reading about Michael Jordan. I look forward to seeing you in Zoom on Tuesday. And as always, if you have any questions at all, please email me. Don't write things in private comments, please, because I don't see those until I go to grade your work. And then that makes it difficult and frustrating for you. So email me with any questions at all. Okay? Okay, see you in Zoom, and look forward to talking to you then. Okay, bye-bye.